So welcome along to week 2 of this Yamas challenge. We're into Sattya, which translates as truthfulness. And we can go big picture straight away, just jump into some universal truths, which you know it, death and taxes, that's it. No, there are some bigger ones than that. So impermanence, that the universe is ceaselessly changing, and that we as yogis have developing the flexibility to be able to roll with this change rather than being of a fixed mindset and everything needs to stay the same. Another extension of this is the vinyasa, that there are highs and lows, that there is this continuum of fluctuation, of that there's order and then chaos, which must create order again, that it just keeps flowing like this endlessly throughout time. So there are the big universal truths, and then of course very popular at the moment is our personal truth, which is really entwined with our values and what we hold to be dear. And, you know, speaking your personal truth, speak your truth and all of that. But really the yogis weren't looking at that so much. You can keep going, you go girl. But what they were looking at more was, it translates as non-lying. And why would that be? Why would the yogis be interested in the non-lying? Really, because as within, so without. You reap what you sow. And also at the physical level, you know, a lie detector is assessing what's going on inside the body as an external lie is spoken. And that is, of course, blood pressure changes, heart rate accelerates, and there's sweat on the skin, and there's the breath changes, as well as through the brain monitors. They can see that, you know, people who are really living a lie, that their whole brain is lit up in the frontal lobe, and it takes so much energy and effort to hold a lie in place. So as yogis, we're looking at right use of energy and wanting that to be as effortless as possible, and that we like with ahimsa, we went, well, world peace begins with inner peace, that as we stop lying to ourselves and stop this environment that where lies come from, then we're going to have more of this inner peace. Like for me, an honest day means that I sleep well at night. My conscience is clear, and that there's, and you might say, yep, snap, Vanessa, no problem, I've got this. But you may have also noticed that these morals are really slippery suckers, and that we all bend the truth from time to time. I know that I've taught this in class, and one woman very proudly put up her hand and said, yeah, absolutely. When I'm at IGA and someone gives me the wrong change, then I'll just give it straight back. But if I'm at Coles at Woolies, no, stick it in my pocket. So we all bend the truth, don't we? And we're all okay about it. But yogis are asking, can this be in all situations? In your work life, in your personal life, as a parent, as a friend, in a relationship, can, in every single situation, every single circumstance, can we have that clarity of truth, of speaking the truth, except where there may be ahimsa, we need to make sure that it is done with kindness. So if a friend comes to you going, hey, how do I look? And they don't look very good at all. Well, what do you say? You, rather than be harmful and go, you look terrible, you find some, or lie, you find some truth to say. That color looks great on you. It's really your color. So the remembering the rungs of the yamas, and that they do build on one another. So first, do no harm. However, how can you also speak the truth that you see? And we all see the truth differently. We've all got different colored glasses on. We all see it differently, and that's okay. So I guess there's, in your homework, looking at every single situation and how can I be truthful? So honest, not exaggerating, not lying, not gossiping, not cheating. And it may be that silence is needed. Silence is better. And, you know, if you're sitting at a table where everyone's gossiping, maybe just by your silence, you set an example for the others around you, and they might kind of cotton on and go, oh, maybe I'm not speaking so well of someone. So then the other thing is that we may lie to ourselves. Oh, I'll do that tomorrow. And again, I just think that there's this impact that has, that you'll get to tomorrow and you still won't do it, and therefore you kind of are also keeping count, keeping score. Not that I think that there is some old man in the sky keeping score, but I do believe in karma, probably not so much with this inner world, but as we're lying to ourselves, I'll get to that, but as we're speaking maybe lies outside, that there has to be this balancing of energies. And so as we are speaking this and creating this negative circumstance within us, that whether it's karma or, as I start to explore hypnosis more, this unconscious mind that is receiving all of this information and remembering it all, it seems like it is keeping score, and there is sometimes some sort of balancing effect. As within, so without. You reap what you sow. And so if we are lying to ourselves, saying, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, then there's less. Remember, it takes energy, so there's less energy for you to actually do that tomorrow when you're putting it off. So yeah, lots of ways that we can explore this. So I hope that's a few ideas for you. By all means, add in your comments below what you've discovered. I love how raw and real some of you are getting, and it's very inspiring. So I know, I think one of my big deceit ones here is ommiting. I don't maybe share that information, and is that almost like a withholding. So yeah, I'm loving this exploration in myself and having to get these talks ready for you. It really causes me to dive deep too. So I really appreciate you being here and sharing this experience with me and with the Being Yoga community too. So heartfelt love and hugs to you, and yeah, enjoy this week of truthfulness. Namaste.